Hi everyone, welcome to the 7th video in my series looking at map callouts. I'm making these videos to help me learn map callouts and try and help other people. I'm using the Splatoon 3 community callouts to look at the map callouts here, and I will put a link for that in the description. Today we are looking at the Museum di Alfacino, and this map in the community callouts is using the Rainmaker map, but the locations discussed should be similar across all map modes, and where they differ I will talk about them. So let's get started. So again, we start at spawn. And then from spawn we can drop down into, well, I guess this is still would be considered spawn here. This area here is called the dip. We'll go back from the dip up into spawn, and right here, this area here is called the elbow. So we'll walk back from the elbow, and we'll go down into the dip. And you know what? This isn't labeled on the map, but it probably should be. This here, I guess this would be called the elbow, but I would honestly label this the grate. That's not on the map here, but to call this whole thing the elbow might be confusing. So I guess you could call this part here the grate, but we'll walk back across the elbow from spawn into the dip, and going up here, these are called the stairs, or the steps. These are called the steps, and we can go out, and this part here, this is called the lookout. And then from the lookout, we drop down, and this is called the bunker, right here. So this is the bunker. From the bunker, we drop down, and this glass area here is called the alley. And then right here, this flat part is called plat. And then this thing is called the spinner. So from the spinner, we can drop back down into plat. And then here's a part where the map differs. In Clamblitz and Rainmaker, this is called the ramp. And there's a ramp here that goes up into plat. But in tower control, there's going to be a block here, and it's called the block, that area of the map. So here, this area is called the slick, and from the slick we can drop down into the pit. From the pit we go into mid, and right here, this is top mid, where the Rainmaker is. And then over here, next to the pit, we have the drop. And then this area here is the screen. And lastly, we have the corner. So the maps are symmetrical. So let's walk the other direction and name all the areas. So from the corner, we walk across mid, climb up top mid, into the other corner. And we can go from the corner into mid, behind the screen, into drop, and drop goes into the pit, and from the pit we can come up into mid and into the slick, up the ramp into plat, where we can get on the spinner and walk across the alley, go from the alley back into the plat, go into the dip. We're in our base. Alright, well, we can go the other way, because I just want to show that these are symmetrical. So we're slick, ramp, plat, spinner, walk across the alley, into the dip. From the dip, we have the stairs, into the lookout, into the bunker. You drop from the bunker down into the alley, walk into plat, where we walk into the dip, where we go into spawn. We can walk across the elbow. I propose that this is called the grate, but remember it's not on the map. Walk across the elbow and drop down into drop. Thanks for watching.